Welcome to the Night Trader Club. We find opportunities in the market and make some money. Before we get into another community request, hit the like and subscribe button below. Don't forget, if you're a subscriber, then send in a stock or ticker by request. Good luck and enjoy the video. Let's check out Lordstown Motors, ticker RIDE. It's February 15th, 2021, and I want to discuss the ascending triangle patterns that are forming on the RIDE chart. An ascending triangle is a technical indicator that signals a breakout to the upside might be occurring soon. So let me go ahead and draw out what an ascending triangle looks like. Okay, what you do is an ascending triangle is a function that is used after there's been a run-up and a consolidation period. So I'm going to go ahead and draw out what it looks like first, and then we'll discuss why it looks like that and why I made the triangle where I made it. Okay, let's close this off. All right, we'll get rid of this and we'll bring in our cursor. Okay, so an ascending triangle is something that happens after there is a pretty significant run up and then the stock consolidates. All right, it doesn't necessarily crash and come back down before pre-run up levels. It consolidates and it stays within the range of what the run up was. So this run up happened at $20 up to $6. Okay, and then when the stock came down and corrected, it did fall pretty significantly, but it did not go below that $20 range. All right. So also with that ascending triangle, the low points, every time the stock corrects, the low points are higher and higher each time. All right. The price is a little bit higher. So this ascending triangle was pretty important to me because in the beginning of February, I saw this triangle forming and I decided to front run this trade. All right, I decided there might be a breakout soon, and instead of catching it around $27.50, I went ahead and bought call options around the $26 range. And I'm not going to get into which call options dates or strike prices that I bought because I don't want to be construed as giving financial advice. But I will let you know that this is when I decided to take a little bit more risk than I should have and decided to front run it. Okay, so that trade ended up working out pretty well for a little bit, and I was pretty excited, but then it had that correction again. So I just had to stop and think, why is this happening? Why did this invalidate? All right, so this did break this top line, which what we will call resistance. Okay, it did break resistance, but it came right back down. So resistance, oh, I'm gonna undo that. I need to draw that line back. Undo, okay. This resistance line right here is what occurs when the stock runs up and then the stock market resists the price movement and backs it back down. Okay, so the resistance of $27 occurred because it got to $27 on January 11th, and then the stock market said no, consolidate, prove your worthiness, essentially. So it broke through resistance, came back down through resistance, all right, and it broke through again to the upside. Why did it come back down? So that's something I needed to evaluate. I had to look why didn't that keep going? So lesson learned for me was scroll out, and that's what we'll do now. We'll go ahead and scroll out of the picture, and when it was like, okay, this was pretty self-evident. All right, maybe, and we're going to use green, and actually we're going to use a line here just so we can get a little bit of a time horizon. All right, we're going to use green, but you know what? Maybe this is actually the ascending triangle that's occurring, and this was just a micro ascending triangle, and maybe even this right here was another micro ascending triangle. But either way, this explains this ascending triangle, the green one, the money one, the big one, the one I'm most excited about. This ascending triangle invalidated this small one, but the price in theory is actually still continuing. It's still validated by the large ascending, the 5-6 month ascending triangle build out. So what I'm looking for right now is I'm not going to increase or decrease my position anytime soon, but what I am going to be looking for is ride breaking out sometime before April. So although I told you I front ran the pre-trade buying in around $26. What that would look like would be buying in sometime around here in this price range, around, you know, from what do we have here, 25.66 up to, you know, $30 basically. This is where I was buying in for the last time I entered into the position. So if you're looking at getting into ride, I would say wait for the price to break $30. And I would actually, even if you want to play it safer, I would wait for ride. Let's scroll over. Let's wait for ride to break its previous all-time high of 31.80. Okay, so it has a 52-week high of 31.80. So if I was a safe trader, but I did want to play the Lordstown bet, I would wait until Lordstown broke 31.80. And even if that does not happen by April, get rid of that theory, break up with it, let it go, because it's wrong. All right, if it falls below this support line, all right, this line of support before April, if it falls below, the theory's invalidated and it's not going to be going higher for quite some time. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked what you saw, then hit the like and subscribe buttons. If you have questions or requests, then reach out to me on the comment section or find me on Twitter at NightTrader9. I'll see you in the next video.